Hey guys and girls, little anti-hook video today. So first of all, I'm going to get to check your setup. A couple of things that can cause hooks in your setup. We spoke a little bit in a previous video about the length and the lie of your clubs and how to check whether they're right, because a club that's too long or too upright can often cause a player to hook it. Assuming those things are good, the first thing I'm going to make sure of is that your club face is not closed to your target, so it's not towed in like this. A major cause of this a lot of the time is people lining up the top edge of the golf club instead of the bottom edge. You have to make sure that your alignment is done with the bottom edge. You want this bottom edge of the club, or the bottom groove of your club, perpendicular to your target. If this is simply closed, that can be, the simplest cause of your potential hook. From there, I want to make sure that your grip is good, so that your hands are not too far around this way. So that means that the left hand, or the glove hand, top hand, is not too far on top, and the bottom hand is not too far underneath. If you put the pad of your top hand on the center of the grip and make sure that the thumb there is pointing no further to the right, if you're a right-handed golfer, no further to the right than, say, your right ear, that's a good indication. And then when you put your non-glove hand on, your bottom hand on, you want the thumb pointing more or less the same direction. If you have a logo in the middle of your grip, like I've got a Golf Pride logo there, we want to make sure that that is more or less pointing within the V that the thumb and the first finger makes on the grip. So once your grip is in the right place, there's a good chance that that's going to cue your hook. If you're still hooking it, the reason is that you're closing the club face during your swing. Your club face is essentially closed to the direction it's traveling in, and that's causing the ball to spin and create the hook. So this is a great little exercise that gets you used to having the club face more open to your line of swing. I've got a little bottle of water here. It's about 2.5 feet on my target line, ahead of the golf ball. I'm going to get you to practice basically swinging the club to the left of the bottle, but the ball is going to take off to the right of the bottle. So that basically means that at impact, your club is going to be pointing that way, because that's where the ball is going to go. Even if you're swinging this way, if your club face is pointing there, that's where the ball is going to go. So a couple of things that may help with this is swinging the club a little bit more on the outside, and maybe slightly opening the club face a little bit to preset that open position. But this is an exercise. This is not necessarily something you want to actually try and do with your swing straight out on the golf course, because you are gonna, if you do this, you're gonna hit a lot of push slices. This is quite an exaggerated drill to get you used to the feeling of having the club face open at impact. So you're going to take a setup. These are not going to be big swings. These are just going to be little chips at first. You can work it into a bigger swing as you get more comfortable. But the idea is that your club is swinging left through impact, but the club face is open so that the ball starts right of the bottle, like this. Now that ball's curving from left to right. Ball starts right at the bottle. If you do that a few times, you'll get the feeling of having the club face open. And then from there, you've got to figure out just how much of that sensation you need to stop hooking it. Give it a try.